Smart Chiropractor Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is now time for our Research That Matters segment. This is where we talk about what our docs within the Smart Chiropractor are teaching and inviting this week. If you're unfamiliar with the Smart Chiropractor, we think in terms of monthly content campaigns, weekly topics, and daily posts. And it's February 1st. We just went into a new monthly campaign. February is all around the cervical spine for our Smart Chiropractor members. That is our monthly campaign. It is all around the cervical spine. We know that one of the top 3 reasons why people visit a chiropractor for the first time often is a neck issue. Low back, neck, and headaches tend to be the top 3 reasons people are initially exposed to chiropractic care. So this is a keystone topic. Every single year, we have a monthly campaign devoted to low back, devoted to headache, and devoted to the cervical spine or the neck, because we realize this is so important. And the more that you are proactively answering the questions people in your community currently have about their health, the more full your schedule will look. Now, if we look towards this weekly topic, it is how to get rid of a stiff neck. You can tell that that is not written like it's coming out of a peer-reviewed journal. It is written in consumer speak because that is what people in your community are actually searching for and looking for answers when they go online, when they visit your Facebook page, as they receive an email. How do I get rid of this stiff neck? So this is one of our weekly topics. And to be super clear, as we've talked about on today's show, there is so much more to chiropractic than pain relief alone. There are performance aspects, quality of life aspects, you name it. But this month, we're talking cervical spine. So therefore, we want to connect with those high impact topics that people in your community are talking about amongst themselves, have questions on, maybe they have misinformation, maybe they're getting disinformation from somebody else. We want to put you in the driver's seat and position you as that bearer of information, as somebody who can really lead them towards better health and wellness to ultimately be their guide. Jason, as we talk cervical spine, and this week our docs, again, are talking specifically about how to get rid of a stiff neck. We're tying it all to the research, but at a high level, what are some of your thoughts as docs get out there and teach and invite this content topic?
I love what you said earlier about how, it's really about having the right message at the right time. And, here comes February. What's going on for most people in February? Well, let's acknowledge the undercurrent of the insanity of the world that's going on. If that wasn't enough to be a pain in the neck, I don't know what is. But if it's not enough, let's think about it. It's February. What's February? February's after January. Well, everybody knows that. But what's January usually represent? January usually represents, let's get back into the gym. Let's get in shape. New year, new me, new body, new habits. And 2-3 weeks into it, what's going to happen to most deconditioned people, especially those who are most deconditioned, because these are typically the people who partied as hard as they could in December for the holidays. Came January, okay, I'm going to push it and make up for all that damage I did in December. And what's typically going to happen to most people that don't know better? They're probably going to flare up. Why? They're deconditioned. They're not paying attention. They're just trying to get the best results as fast as possible without any understanding of the reality of the body. And the reality of the body is that it is part of a process. It is healing and function is what it's all about, not just pain relief. And most people have no clue how their bodies work, which is probably why we're in such a pandemic to the degree that we are. People don't understand the innate capacity to heal themselves, their innate immune system. They don't understand how their bodies work. And if that's a problem in your community, as I'm confident it is, the question you have to ask yourself is who's going to do something about it? Who's going to straighten the record? Who's going to say, hey, wait a second. I know everybody thinks that you need to go take your aspirin, your Advils, your shots, your injections, your steroid injections, steroid drugs. A friend of mine came over who I know the other night. My God, my neck is killing me. Prednisone, Advil, let's just throw it all in there because it hurts so bad. And again, let's just ask. If you don't share the message, if you don't teach and invite them on a consistent basis, where do you think they're going to learn all of this? I know the profession has this whole concept that, well, The schools should be doing it. The associations should be doing it. The organizations, that guy, that girl, that person, somebody else should be teaching my community about why they should come to my practice. And well, that's just silly talk at this point. You've got to know that your practice is your responsibility. And even if other organizations are promoting chiropractic, I can practically virtually guarantee they're probably not saying it the way you would say it. They're probably not promoting it the way you would promote it. And all of that is just a long way of saying, if you don't take responsibility for getting your message out to your people in your community, who do you think will? So cervical spine is one of the most obvious conversations. This is not one of those systemic issues that people go, what? How in the world could a chiropractor help my fill in the blank? This should be one of those easy layups. I know they always call it a slam dunk, but those aren't easy. Layups are easy. This is a layup. This is one of those easy shots you should be taking. But again, it all starts with making sure you get your head straight, your mindset adjusted to understand how to think about communicating with people in today's modern digital world. Great topic, Jeff. Did a great job on really getting the weeks down in consumer speak. There's no better way to get your message out to your people than following this program.
Thank you, Jason. And this segment is brought to you by the Smart Chiropractor. So if you don't have your marketing plan dialed in for 2022, please head over to the Smart Chiropractor, check out what we have going on, hop on a demo with our team. Let's have a conversation and see if we can help you get your message out to your community at a higher level. We think about it in 3 big phases. We want to help you get more new patients in your front door. We want to help you retain more of your active patients. And really, our biggest focus is build that reactivation loop of proactive patients. And you'll be hearing a lot more about that throughout this year. So please head over to the smartchiropractor.com and check out how we can help you market your practice better this year through the tools that we talk about week in and week out on this broadcast. And final note on how to get rid of a stiff neck. We're talking about cervical spine. Everything that we put out and produce is always tied to the research. An interesting antidote that I saw just the other day from Greg Langmaid, I know a lot of docs out there follow his work, was really about, and he phrased it in a way that I probably won't do it justice right now, but I'll do my best. And it was, the fact is, a majority of movement-based exercise works. The question is, are you asking your patients about what they are unable to do because of the challenges? It's not the challenge that drives them into your practice, as our friend Stephen Francis says. It's the life effect of that challenge. What is it preventing them from doing day in and day out? And then you can build your care plan to help them achieve that goal. If you do that, you won't go wrong. You'll have a patient-centric approach, and I guarantee you, your patients will be super happy to refer people in as they get back to doing those things that they love. Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to the Smart Chiropractor. We are posting videos on how you can market your chiropractic practice in a way that teach and invites consistently. We have found that is the magic formula to big time growth. So if you like this video, be sure to comment down below, smash that subscribe button, or visit us at thesmartchiropractor.com.